Welcome to KineLight. Today I'm breaking down the best 10 thriller miniseries you need to binge, each a white-knuckle ride into secrets, paranoia, and relentless tension. Stick with me. This list has some surprises, and you won't want to skip number 1. But first, let's begin strong with a series that turns the therapist-patient dynamic to terrifying new heights. Number 10, The Patient. Imagine you were a counselor, and someone had a gun to your head, and in The Patient, Steve Carell disappears into the flesh of Alan Strauss, a kidnapped therapist held by a desperate serial killer who needs him to help him stop himself. For 10 bone-tight episodes, we're trapped with only those two men. Carell's accustomed to playing humorous, but here he's raw, tense, unspooling. Everything's out there. Ethics, guilt, survival. The captor needs therapy. He's not bragging, he's shattered. And Strauss needs to use every therapy trick he's ever mastered, while those same tricks don't allow for a single mistake. Trust erodes with every beat. It's suffocating. You feel the walls closing in because the show never allows you to look away. Put yourself in that room. The tension is thick. This isn't a car chase or bullets. It's the reversal of power in the brain. And Carell? He sells every second. So if you're a fan of psychological suspense and you want to see Steve Carell in a manner in which you've never seen him before, The Patient makes your watch list right away. Now, before we reach number 9, do like this video and subscribe. You don't want to miss what's next. Ready to confront hometown terrors and secrets deep? Next up, a series that reveals small towns contain giant monsters. Number 9, Sharp Objects. Home isn't always safe. That's the creed of Sharp Objects, in which Amy Adams portrays Camille Preaker, a journalist who's come back to her hometown to cover a horrific child killing. But the deeper Camille goes, the more she discovers about her own past. And whose past is that? It's been under her nose. Across 7 episodes, this Southern Gothic masterpiece takes you on a journey down moss-shrouded streets, creaking dinner tables, and a desolate cycle of violence. Camille comes home to heal, but she keeps descending further into self-destruction. You see her, and they're warped by booze, flashbacks, guilt. But the moment you turn your back, you hear the laughter of a child that you can't forget. That tension between idyllic town and broken lives is exactly why this show digs its claws in. Amy Adams delivers one of her best performances ever, quiet, unvarnished, heartbreaking. And the show? It's not merely a crime tale. It's an exploration of grief, codependency, intergenerational trauma. Shut your eyes and imagine cruising down those dirt back roads, feeling the sensation of being observed. That's tension. If you're ready for darkness veiled in magnolias, Sharp Objects is your next binge. And if this is hitting you hard, like that, subscribe and bell, because number 8 will have you tied up even tighter. And then, justice, innocence in the city that never sleeps, thanks to one unforgettable night. Number 8, The Night of. One night, one murder, one life turned upside down. That's the motivation behind The Night of. NYC set legal thriller dripping with realism. We meet Naz, a college kid whose life goes from hopeful to nightmarish when a woman is murdered after a one-night stand. He's then hunted, arrested, hurled through the justice system like a ghost. Over the course of 8 episodes, we witness the grind, the jailhouse brutality, the cynical cops, the hairy judge, the courtroom theatrics, all combined to demonstrate how thin a veneer innocence is. It's not sensational, it's raw, and it owns every episode. The series excels because nobody's safe. Not the defendant, not the defense lawyer, not the victim's relatives. The focus is on the system, and it's creaky, slow, fallible, real. You catch your breath. Every courtroom moment is tense. Every second you're asking yourself, is he innocent? Was he set up? That's the thrill, because as the show unfolds, your gut is the jury, and you never know which side wins. If you're looking for a crime drama as real as it gets on Netflix, The Night of is the ticket. And yes, stop reading right here. Hit like, subscribe, and continue watching. Number 7 is Global Intensity. Number 7, Bodyguard. Protect or Betray. Richard Madden is David Budd, an ex-soldier bodyguard who is assigned to protect the UK's Home Secretary. VIP protection for the world outside. But inside, political intrigue, personal demons, PTSD flashbacks, the personal stakes are higher than any attempted assassination. Every episode increases the tension. Are the dangers out there, or lurking in Bedminster's dark streets? Bud must balance loyalty, anger, and trauma. And you? You're glued to every bulletproof vest moment. The drama, unwavering. The trust, tattered. Imagine the burden of secrets tearing him in two. That's the hook. Bodyguard is political thriller in no sense. Human one. If you're addicted to high-octane drama, you're going to adore this series. Add it now. Like, subscribe, you know the drill. Number 6, Blackbird. Friend the monster, or become him. Enter Blackbird, wherein Taron Egerton goes undercover in prison to befriend suspected serial killer Paul Walter Hauser. It is not action. It is brains, manipulation, raw psychology. Episode after episode, we witness a low-key game of chess. Egerton's character must play it straight, play it safe, and unravel the mystery of the killer. One wrong move, and it's not only his case that's jeopardized, it's his life. The brilliance? Every glance, every question, loaded. You're watching predator and prey blur, and it's brilliant. If brain tension is your thing, Blackbird is directly in your watch list. Already stoked? Drop that like, subscribe, and get ready for the next. Number 5, Midnight Mass, Faith Can Kill. On a remote little island, a returning priest appears with claims of miracles. That's Midnight Mass, a horror-laced psychological thriller by Mike Flanagan. The town, desperate for hope, gulps down his charisma until miracles get monstrous. 7 episodes turn into isolation horror. Bright-eyed believers turn into fanatics. Skeptics are faced with doubt. And the island? It's a pressure cooker. The miracles of the priest? Good or bad? The blood? Real. The fear? Close up. You'll feel it. The force of belief colliding with terror. By the last episode, you're wondering, who's saved and who's damned? If supernatural suspense mixed with human fear is your bag, line up for Midnight Mass. And, yes, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, tune in for number 4. Number 4, Unbelievable. Your word question. That's the motto of Unbelievable, a true crime drama. It follows 2 female detectives traveling state to state to put on trial a serial rapist, while a victim is disbelieved and traumatized. 8 episodes that cut deep into misogyny, bureaucracy, empathy, and endurance. You feel anger, heartbreak, triumph. You ride with both victim and investigators. The show doesn't hold back. Every injustice stings. Imagine the rage you feel when systems fail survivors. Imagine the justice you seek. This series provides you with both. In need of a socially charged thriller boost? If so, Unbelievable is a must. Already emotional? Like, subscribe, and get ready for number 3. Number 3, The Little Drummer Girl. Actress or assassin? Florence Pugh plays Charlie, a young actress who is hired by Mossad to go undercover within a terror cell. The Little Drummer Girl is shot in stunning tension. Cinematic moments, softly spoken fibs, and moral uncertainty that makes your sense of rightness wobble. 6 episodes of espionage entwined with intimate drama. Does she believe in the mission? Does she trust her handlers or her targets? Each scene teeters on a thin line. The result is hypnotic. Imagine the camera holding over each of the thoughts she suppresses. Imagine you are observing her construct that life and deconstruct it. If you're in the mood for layered spy drama with emotional complexity, Drummer Girl's got you. Subscribe, like, and listen. Number 2 is coming. Number 2, The Stranger. A secret can ruin everything. That's the setup of The Stranger, adapted from Harlan Coben. Richard Armitage stars as a man whose life unravels when a stranger reveals a secret that was never to be revealed. And then another shows up, and another. That idyllic suburban existence, destroyed. 8 weeks of growing paranoia, family breakdown, moral disintegration. Every look, every whisper. Someone has a secret, and it could be the end. Imagine secrets creeping into your life and duplicating. That's the hook. If masterful mystery with familiar faces is what you're seeking, The Stranger is where tension lives next. Like that, subscribe, hang with us. The number one choice is next. Number 1. John Adams. When ideals conflict with survival, nationhood is born. This is history, but John Adams is thriller-level drama. Paul Giamatti brings Adams to life through America's birth throes, from Boston street protests to Continental Congress fistfights. Politics, passion, personal sacrifice, all presented in the style of a high-stakes thriller. 7 episodes, each with lifetimes of tension. War and peace hang on thin lines. One misspoken word, one betrayal, would unravel it all. Picture the founding fathers moving as chess pieces, with families and soldiers in the balance. Nation's destiny? That's your background. If mind-blowing, epic, cerebral drama is what you're looking for, John Adams is at the top of the list. And at the last, ensure you are a member of the KineLight family. One click. That's it. And that's a wrap on our countdown of the 10 most suspenseful thriller miniseries, from psychological isolation to global uprising. Which scared you the most? Let us know your favorites in the comments. Did we do them justice, or should we build part 2? If you enjoyed this deconstruction, do it. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell for additional lists, reactions, and binge-worthy obsession. You'll even get behind-the-scenes sneak peeks. Thanks for watching KineLight. Until next time, keep your lights bright and your plots dark.